the nasty, blood-sucking reptile that lured people into its lair with promises of gold, only to suck them bone dry and toss their empty carcasses aside when they were no longer interesting, would pay. She would make sure they were held accountable, and would not stop until every last one of them felt the same shame and humiliation she had experienced tonight. Her eyes widened as she felt a strange sensation deep inside her core, and she noticed that the eyes that looked back at her from the mirror were those of someone else, a stranger she didn't recognize. Even through the intense swelling of her right eye, she saw that they were no longer the naive, innocent eyes from before, the ones that had viewed the world as a place where hard work and ethical behavior prevailed, and were followed accordingly by just rewards. Those had been replaced with eyes full of smoldering anger, which now skewed her once lofty view of the world and had turned them deep emerald green. Her mind crossed over into territory unfamiliar to her, and her thoughts became dark and sinister as she began to mull over her new purpose in life. Never had the snake been exposed for all to see, for its secrets were buried deep beneath its lair under countless piles of blood money, just like the pile that had been offered to her tonight. Those piles of money had bought the silence of its victims for so long that accountability was not in its vocabulary. She would change all that, no matter how long it took. She wasn't quite sure yet how she would do it, but she would change every single one of them, from being accountable to none to accountable to all.